No, it's not flat. Sorry to all the flat earthers out there, but the Earth is actually a globe, a ball shape. But why do people actually think it is flat? I mean, it kind of came from nowhere, can it? So I had a little look around and I found a guy called Wilbur Glenn Volvia. Now this guy is a really big flat earther. This guy was in charge of Zion, Illinois, and he went as far to enforce in schools the flat earth teachings. Even anyone who came into the town was forced to go on his opinion of why the earth is flat. Volva thought the sun was only a few thousand miles away from the earth. A bit crazy, but he did. Now moving on from that, I went to see what kind of people actually believe the earth was a globe before space exploration. It's actually a giant misconception that Christopher Columbus was the first person to know about the earth being a globe. Actually, every scholar since the Greek times knew of this thought. They just knew from when stars would disappear across the horizon when sailing and when boats would disappear bottom first from the horizon. Now even modern day architecture has to apply to the Earth's curvature. A bridge in Brooklyn called Verrazano's Narrow Bridge is 1,300 meters long. It has two towers, but one tower is 41 millimeters higher than the other. That's because the Earth's curvature is curve. Now even in the 3rd century BC, Eratosthenes, a scientist, went out with two poles and planted it in two different locations. He was able to calculate with shadows the actual circumference of the globular curve of the Earth. Now for the time he'd done this had very impressive accuracy. It gets weirder. Now flat earthers do have an excuse for gravity. Now they think gravity doesn't exist, but they think the Earth is flying through space at 9.8 meters per second to give it that pushdown boost. So instead of gravity doing that, it's actually just flying through space, which is true, but we're still a globe, and that force is not pushing us down on Earth. Now that I've wasted a few hours of my life looking at lunatics and their misconception of the Earth, that's the end. Whoa.